Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Julie. I like to talk about handbags here on this channel. And if you're not new and you're returning, thank you guys so much for joining me again for another video. So today I have a Dooney and Bourke unboxing. And the crazy thing about this is basically a repurchase item. Like, this is try number 3. I will link the video down below. I did purchase this bag in the color red, Florentine red, and it was just a little bold. It was a little bit too much bag in that color. I love the red shade of Dooney and Bourke. That's still on my wish list to get something in red and Florentine, but I did return that one. Just wasn't exactly what I was wanting. Then I got this bag in the color ecru. Again, I just wasn't feeling it, even though ecru is so stunning. I love that shade of white. I went ahead and found this one at such a steal of a deal on I Love Dooney, I think. And so let's go ahead and open this together. And I'm gonna just try to do my best to not keep the address in the picture, but let's go ahead and unbox her. And just wanted to wish everybody a happy Halloween. So this, I'm gonna get out on Halloween day. I hope you guys have a fun evening. It's a Friday night, which is awesome because hello, like trick-or-treating, candy, the kids don't have to go right back to school the following day. Ooh, I got such a cute little duck here from Dooney and Bourke. It's a pumpkin spice latte duck. This is super cute. All right, guys, so let's take a look. I have not peeked at it. This is a real unboxing. And, oh, this is so pretty. So I have received the size large Florentine satchel. This is in the color elephant. I do own the mini size in the elephant already, and I think what they had available was either brown tea moro or elephant. And I paid under $200 for this, which is crazy. I was able to stack codes, which I tried to stack the codes like the following day and it wouldn't let me. So I'm wondering if they kind of let me have a little stacking of a code gift. A lot of my followers on TikTok were trying to do the same thing. And unfortunately, I think they caught wind of it. But if you used, I think it was like the code FALL, you got 35% off, which, and then another code for like signing up for like text or something like that gave you an extra 20. But either ways, I still was able to get this at a pretty good deal. So let's get this unboxed or unbagged here. I can already tell this one is going to be a really good one. I really like how, even though this is a brand new one, how the smile is going to be. It's already going to have a lot of give. This particular one is, it's not extremely uniform on the texture. It's okay though. This one has a lot more natural graining here in this front panel. And then on the back, I would have to say this is a little bit smoother. And this side is a little bit smoother. And this side has more texture. Guys, I am not picky when it comes to, oh, it all has to be the same texture. I'm not picky like that. I just feel like it's all leather and it was made to be worn. Like, it's just, hey, the gods have said, Julie, this is what we're gonna give you and you're just gonna get it. And now if it's like damaged, you know, in any way like that, yeah, I'll return it. Or like if something's bowed or if something is just like tons of pop stitches or there's glue all over it or something like that that I can't remove, then I'll have to return it. But as far as the textures on the bag, I will just be good with it. So yeah, this is the elephant color, which I feel like is such a cool taupe. It reminds me of Dark Stone by Coach. It's just so like mocha chocolatey. It's so pretty. I think Dooney and Bourke knows how to do a lot of their browns. And yeah, I wanted this bag because it's quite a bit bigger in like a neutral tone. I was considering black, but I really do like how there's just a differential with the zipper tape. And I don't know, I really, really love it. And this is, I think, a newer large size, which is 15 inches. And I don't know, I'm gonna measure this. I am gonna do like a full board comparison of nano through large now, all the Florentine satchels. It's gonna be like a Florentine satchel purchase size guide. And I'm gonna show what fits in every single one of them. And I'm gonna measure out everything, mouth opening, the whole entire thing, strap usage. And I think a lot of people with their larges carry them, not necessarily crossbody, but they'll double up the straps, or they'll just carry it by top handle. And I like just that vibe of carrying it because it's a big bag by the top handles. There was a thought that I could fit my MacBook in this bag. Here's the strap, you guys. It's a little bit wider than the regular Florentine satchel strap, but it's not that far off. There was a thought though that I was going to put my MacBook, which is 13 inches, into this bag and carry this as like a carry-on travel bag. I think it's still a little bit too small for that. I don't foresee myself doing that for some reason, but I think I will carry this just as an everyday bag. You know, just more bag than what I really truly need, because I think the regular size is probably, you know, comfortable. I am curious to see how this one's gonna work out for me on a day-to-day. So, but yeah, the old large was one that I was actually trying to get from a Dooney and Bourke group, but I paid a lady for it and she never sent the bag. So I was totally scammed. And yeah, so just be really, really careful in those Dooney and Bourke buy, sell, trade groups on Facebook. Yeah, I enjoyed myself because I think honestly, I just want to buy these just brand new from Dooney and Bourke or I Love Dooney. It's just way more trustworthy. You can return the bags, just whatever. And I do buy way more than I return from Dooney and Bourke. Like, I think I've only returned a couple bags just because it wasn't like what I really hoped for. So, but no, I am so thrilled. You know, the feeling of this bag, the mouth opening is nice and huge. I really enjoy it. I think it's good. What's the bottom look like? Okay, the bottom is textured more so. And I think it's overall in really, really excellent condition here. So yes, I'm happy. I think after you put your things in it, it just fits so nicely. And yeah, it needs to break in quite a lot. Again, these bags just break in the more and more you use them. They're like a baseball glove. They're so good and I'm pumped. So yes. I also have to tell you guys, I used to keep the makeup brush things here on my tassels, and I've stopped doing that. I mean, I might do it like come spring, summer. I don't carry Dooney and Bourke's that often in the spring and summer. I may do that just to keep these whenever I'm storing them just perfectly straight up and down. But I'm not like so picky about it. I think sometimes the frayed look kind of looks just real natural. Like it's not like, oh, it's got to be so prim and proper and straight and perfect. You know what? Wear it. Like, these bags are just, you know, like a vibe that needs to be showed where you can see the suede on the other side of the leather. So it doesn't bother me if they are kind of like sticking out and going crazy, because I don't know, I just don't want it to be like so like perfect. Hence why I'm okay with different textures on my Florentine satchels. So yeah, this is it. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like with the strap. Here is the strap, and it's a nice big one. It's got bigger hardware than the other sizes. And I'm gonna do the pulling through trick and connecting two sides to one side, so you can see what it looks like as just a shorter shoulder bag with like a doubled up strap. That's what I'm gonna try to attempt to do here. So it's pretty easy. You just connect one side here, and then you feed it through this longer piece through the other D-ring. You go ahead and connect this one back to this other D-ring with the other lobster claw. And then you take these two ends and you just work it. I put it on the loosest setting, obviously, because you know, you don't want it too stinking short. There is a second keeper there, and then you just kind of adjust as you would need to back through that loop. And then now I have a short shoulder bag here, short shoulder strap. That works out really, really well, I will have to say. The other option you could do is always just get like a secondary guitar strap. Like say, if you do desire to carry this bag more on a crossbody, this will get heavy. You could just grab a guitar strap off like say Amazon. I know Dooney and Bourke actually has web straps too that you can buy to use with your Doonies. And so yeah, you can put that on here. But I think that this actually looks kind of good. It is kind of like puddling in here, getting slouchier. Like I said, I think this is gonna be a good one. I am really happy, honestly, because I just like that slouchy droopiness. Oh yeah. Yes, I am loving this. Yep, loving it. You know, one thing that I also want to say about the red. So talking to a couple of my handbag girlfriends, they have said, you know, be careful of the Florentine red because it can like bleed a little bit if you're wearing lighter colored like jeans, shirts, anything like that. Like that's one thing you do have to be so careful about because it is so pigmented, so rich that it can bleed across. So I think that's a reason why I did end up returning the red one too, because I was like ultra paranoid. But that doesn't help the fact that I still want a red Florentine bag one day. So yeah. But no, I am so excited. I don't think this is gonna be like one that I'm gonna wear a whole heck of a lot. Just being frank with you, but I think this is going to be one that I can definitely whip out in the winter time for purposes of like gloves, scarves. I really want to pack quite a lot with me on the go. And I just really wanted a large in my collection. Do I want like multiple larges? Probably not. Like I'm actually slowing down my satchel buying because I think I have quite enough. The micro, I might get one more of, and that one might be my red one. But I feel like the majority of the ones I would buy multiples would be micro, mini, and regular. Like those are ones that I would probably get like my multiple ones of. Going on nano to large, I know a lot of people like are obsessed with nanos and they have like 7 of them, which is so cool and so fun. It's just, I think for my collection, the ones on the far ends of the spectrum are going to be like the least carried, just to say. But yes, I will do my full on crazy in-depth review on every single size and comparing them to each other. I'll probably do like mod shots to show you what they all look like Yes. I really, really love that. I don't think that that's a bad thing to do. I know a lot of people are doing it on like TikTok and Instagram. They're putting the strap through. And again, like all this needs to break in, but yes, I love it. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and we will talk to you soon. Happy Halloween weekend.